Okay, here we are back again with more Jade Empire. And I think, I'm just gonna have to go ahead and do this debate thing and see how it goes. And welcome my cat, my regular guest host, to the show. Because, there's not a whole lot else I can do. I'm just gonna have to try my best, I guess, and see how it goes. I'm not really looking at guides or anything to see how to, win the debate. I don't imagine it's gonna be a big deal. Like, if I don't win it, it's not like I'm gonna lose the game. I'll just kick his butt in the combat part. So, I'll probably just go ahead and do this debate and see how we do. See if I can figure it out.
Well, ready to set the ponies in motion, are we? Let's declare some rules and get to it. You don't mind if I make this interesting, do you?
What kind of change are you planning?
I just want to make sure that this is more entertaining than simply blathering about whose walls are higher or whose philosophers really know what's what. It will be a simple matter. 5 judges, 6 topics. I'll pose my argument about why your foolish land stumbles like a child, and you try to answer. The judges will raise their arms to indicate whom they favor. Arms up for you, arms down for me. After 6 topics, if you have a majority, you are the winner. By the Queen's corset, if you get them all on your side at any time, I'll declare the match over. Now, shall we proceed?
All right. I shall endeavor to enlighten you.
I will pull no punches, and I expect no mercy on your part. Let's see which of us is truly superior. Well, what shall be my first point of contention? I know, the most basic of concerns for a culture, the currency of its economy. What manner of society would use the silver coin as the basis of trade? Gold is clearly superior, which you admit by using it for important statuary. Your understanding of what determines value is flawed. Your rebuttal?
Let's try factual. Scarcity proves gold should be reserved for higher purposes.
Well, you are clearly in the minority, but I can spare no quarter. To the next topic. I call attention to the arrogance of your empire. You simply assume that all lands outside your borders are the domain of barbarians and monsters. How can you truly know they are uncivilized until you've proven it by conquest? Crush them beneath your heel. You sit here thinking while far-off lands yearn for direction, not unlike what I am attempting with you.
Let's see. Let's try sympathetic. We do not wish to impose ourselves on others.
Well, a majority on your side, but the debate is not over yet. Shall I draw attention to your foolish reliance on personal combat? You've got strange dragon powder arms, but you waste them on spectacle and flying chariots. Any decently civilized people would have developed a proper array of personal sidearms by now, like old Mirabelle here.
Let's try raging, a coward's trinket. We would feed it to you.
Well, you are clearly in the minority, but I can spare no quarter. To the next topic. I challenge your foolish beliefs and the irrational behaviors they produce. Dragons, spirits, and even talk of unresting dead. Puh. Just look at the collective foolishness that you call a floating palace. The constant superstitious yammering of your peasants even has me seeing it. And how the bloody hell would you get a moat up there? It's ridiculous, I say.
Let's try mocking. You were debating your own eyes.
Well, you are clearly in the minority, but I can spare no quarter. To the next topic.
I can't see the guy on the far right. I don't know.
say that you don't seem to understand the relationship between the ruling class and the peasantry. Your commoners are far too happy to be productive. A proper spiral of misery shows that they are doing a decent day's work. Your peasants only suffer because of foolish superstitions about the dead walking around.
Let's try sympathetic. Perhaps you don't understand the plight of the poor.
What? My monocle must be fond. I can't see anyone in my favor.
Ha ha.
It appears they've reached a consensus against you, Sir Roderick.
Clearly these people are incapable of fairly comparing one of their own to an outsider. This is a farce.
Why did I know this was going to happen? You decided the rules. We've acted fairly.
Then perhaps it was my mistake to think you would be open to anything other than your own backwards ideals.
Yeah, I know. Poor people being happy is just so...
You have bested me in debate, but true honor is decided on the dueling field.
If that is your wish, I will meet you in combat.
The entry hall here has walls to be up against, corners to be backed into, and floor enough on which to be down but not out. Whatever your metaphor, I'll beat it. Return to me when you are ready, and we will walk there together, just to ensure that no one gets lost or suffers an accident that would prevent a fair fight. Frankly, I don't know what you people are capable of.
I'm ready now. Let's begin. Let's just do it. Get it over with.
Good. Let's get this over with so I can return to schooling the rest of your fellows.
Let's get this over with so you can get the hell out.
I envy you. You are about to experience for the first time the skill that has forged an empire and traveled the world. There will be pain as well, but I imagine it will be almost worth it.
Yeah, didn't think so.
That was a fine display of skill.
Yeah, uh-huh.
It was a fair fight, Sir Roderick, within the rules you specified.
Yes, old boy, you've got it right. I was really sat down, I believe. Like the fall of the old bridge across the Grand. My humours are in disarray, I tell you.
Humors.
I suppose I should have seen it coming. Your win in the debate was a sure sign. I do believe I have underestimated the lot of you. Regardless, you have beaten me. That's a point of honor I cannot deny.
Okay. Well, okay. Now I'm gonna be mean. Take your carcass and get out of here.
There's no need to shout. I'm sure my expulsion is part of some post-duel tradition of yours. Well, my country has one as well. To the victor goes the spoils. I wouldn't be much of an ambassador for my country if I didn't abide by its customs. The Duchess of Almsbottom's rules of engagement are quite clear on this matter.
Does that mean you're leaving for good? Have you encountered any interesting gems?
Yeah, a bauble I found with a nice weight. It was wasted on some roadside bidet. The locals acted as though I'd relieved myself on a bleeding shrine to all of creation.
Oh my god.
I just don't understand this place.
Go home.
Right. Percival, fluff my travelling trousers. We will darken this garden no more.
Oh boy.
A well-fought victory against that outlander buffoon. You showed that he could not best us in battle, mentally or physically. We are all in your debt, but the Ministry of Culture is particularly so. Please take this token sum of silver as payment. You certainly earned it.
Thank you. That will suffice. It was an honor to... I don't need more money.
Your service
I'm
is
pretty rich.
appreciated. If only there were more like you in the Empire.
Great. Great. Alright, well... Let's go, buddy. Let's go, Sky. Come on, let's get out of here. What's over here? Ooh, a scroll stand. The physical universe, the philosopher's viewpoint. Though scholar Xiao Shang has raised several interesting points in his rebuttal to my treatise on the physical world, his lack of respect for the divine is of greater concern than his lack of understanding of the physical world around him. I agree that there are many aspects to our world that cannot be explained by divine influence alone. We learn and continue to thrive at the mercy of the celestial beings. Without their guidance, and indeed their blessing, we would quickly discover that research and understanding of our physical world alone are not nearly enough for us to survive.
Hello there, traveler. Forgive my forwardness, but I noticed your arrival earlier while I was at the tavern. That flying machine of yours is truly a marvel.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
I actually have a design for a new prototype flyer, and I hope to get funding to build it one day. The other scholars aren't interested in my inventions, though.
Why not? Could I ask you a few questions?
Me? You want to ask me something?
Oh, you're cute.
Sure, I'd be glad to help you if I can. What would you like to know?
Who are you? What is it you do here?
Oh, I'm Scholar Zenyu. I'm one of the newer scholar elites. I was actually born in the poor quarter, but my uncle brought me here when I was only 10. He knew I would never have a chance at a real life unless I had some proper schooling. I've lived here with him ever since.
Tell me about the Imperial City.
That's right, you're new here, aren't you? Well,
Yep.
where should I begin? There's so much to tell you. There are several important areas here in the city. Of course, there are also many different services, too. I'm not sure what to tell you first.
That's okay. Never mind.
Sure. What would you like to know?
Heard any interesting rumors lately?
A city like this always has rumors. Some people say the ghosts are angry and attacking innocent people. Another rumor suggests the Emperor is dying.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
But I wouldn't believe any of that. Just because the Emperor hasn't been seen in a while doesn't mean he's ill. Perhaps he just wants some solitude.
Fair enough. What else can you tell me about the Emperor?
The Emperor is a wise and powerful man. How else could he have solved the drought so many years ago? I wasn't born then, but I've heard the stories. It's true that he hasn't been seen much recently, but I don't think it's anything to worry about. It's not like the Empire is falling apart in his absence. Maybe he's just taking a rest from all the hard work he's done. Nobody deserves a rest more than the Emperor.
You mentioned something about ghosts before.
I think they're just rumors. I haven't seen any ghosts at all, angry or otherwise. If the ghosts are angry about something, why aren't they here right now? Come to think of it, I don't know any one person who's ever seen a ghost.
I have.
I prefer to spend my time and energy on things that are real. Designing a new prototype flying machine, now that's important.
Oh, okay.
Sure. What would you like to know?
I think we're done. Thanks. Good fortune to you.
All right then. Goodbye.
I don't really want to talk to random NPCs if they don't have quests for me. Quite honestly. So, I think... let's go back to the campsite. Or, well, I mean... the place where all of my followers are gathered. I'm just gonna make sure I'm going in the right direction? Acropolis, Market District. I have to go to the Market District. Incisive
The humanity
chords.
of it all. Oh, hello. I'm sorry, I was just muttering to myself. I'm in some trouble and... Wait! You could help me!
I could.
You're clearly not from around the Imperial City, and I need someone's help most desperately. Someone unaffected by the politics of this place.
I'm pretty affected by the politics of this place, but what can I do to help you?
Well, you see, there's been a mix-up. No, an error. Oh, who am I kidding? Some bastard has changed my play! I am Incisive Chorus, the playwright. I'm sure you've heard of me. And if not, you have... now, I suppose. One of my productions has been touring the countryside and catching people's attention. We were asked to bring it into the city and perform here in the Golden Way.
Sounds positive so far. Where's the problem?
The play must go on, but not as they want it. The play has been changed, you see. One very key piece of the play has been rewritten.
By whom? Worried they're corrupting your art, are you? Why worry about a few rewrites? Doesn't that happen all the time?
No! Well, yes, but not like this. They've changed it from a commentary of man's inhumanity to man to a satire of the Empire. I tell you truthfully that they've lost the whole point of the piece.
What am I supposed to do about it? Not to mention that certain factions frown on satire of the Empire.
There's that too. Anyone could take offense. Now I'm doubly concerned.
So, what am I supposed to do about it?
Of course I would pay you. In fact, I'd match... well, this is odd.
What's odd?
It's just that there's no going rate for female actors or whatever you'd be called. It's unheard of.
What? There's no female actors in the entire city?
Of course there are, though I'm not supposed to know it. The entire establishment turns a blind eye to them.
What?
They deserve that much respect. I hear the bosom binding, pants stuffing, and whatnot is a far cry from comfortable.
Oh god. You shouldn't have to put up with that.
The irony is that many of them get cast as female roles. Fresh faces, you see, leaving us with a woman playing a woman through 4 layers of costume. Most unsightly. I myself have pushed long and hard for realism. Verisimilitude is the word they're throwing out these days. And what better way to avoid all that unnecessary shirt stuffing? Alas, tradition often becomes a barrier blackened by short-sightedness that is not easily overcome.
Maybe it's time we tore down some of these traditions. What do you need me to do?
I need that fire and that passion. That's what I need. I will gladly offer you the going rate for a leading man, just for a walk-on part. I need you to take a role in the play and read the role the, original way.
My god, you want me to be an actor in your
You have a
play?
most regal bearing, so I'd expect you'd have no major problems at any rate acting the role of Lady 14 Flowers.
That's a generous offer. Lead roles pay fairly well.
If you talk to first-degree thespian Fong up by the pagoda, tell him you're the replacement actor. He'll be desperate, so all you'll have to do is read the proper lines.
You want me to play Lady 14 Flowers?
That will be a bit tricky, I admit. Certainly breaking with tradition, but if you tell them that you're already in makeup, they'll, gloss things over. It'll be fine, I'm sure.
Okay, well... Sounds interesting. I'll do it.
Here's a copy
Why
of the
not?
original script for your scene. Pivotal, I assure you. This copy reads properly, not like that edited pile of dung. Hurry over to the large pagoda overlooking the Golden Way and tell Fong that you're the replacement. They won't wait forever, so step quickly to it. Remember, you'll have to memorize your lines. No scripts on stage, of course. Also, make sure you read from this script. Now, good... No, you're about to perform, so I shan't jinx it. Get to it.
Interesting. Well. Interesting. Okay. For those who may not be in the know, he stopped himself from saying good luck because in acting circles, telling someone good luck before they go on stage is actually bad luck, which is why you get the phrase break a leg instead. It's just, actors are some of the most superstitious people you will ever meet. Theater people in general are really, really superstitious. So anyway, I think next time we'll go and, I don't know, maybe I'll do this walk-on role in this play in the next episode. And then at some point we do need to get back to our camp. Boy, there's a lot of little, like, Pomeranian doggies around. Look at these doggies. I don't know why. But, anyway, so yeah, next time, and soon we'll have to go back to camp or whatever, our place where all of our friends are gathered, and meet the Inquisitor person for that, and talk to people again, probably. So, as always, if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. Later.